Drawn in by her fierce independence, Lucifer found her and the two rebellious dreamers fell deeply in love.
As the face of Hazbin Hotel, Charlie does a fantastic job keeping up appearances with a smile. She's kind, outgoing, and genuinely finds some good in everyone she meets. Her sunny disposition is a stark contrast to her poor circumstances and violent environment. She stands out as the main character because of her positive traits, but even they hide dark secrets and pain. Charlie's home life isn't perfect because of her parents. Although Charlie manages to rebuild her relationship with Lucifer throughout the first season, Lilith is still missing and absent from her daughter's life. However, the end of the season makes it seem like she could be the new antagonist when the series continues, and in today's video, we're discussing why.
Your brat is threatening the very foundation of heaven, and if you want to stay here, you're going down there and stopping that.
The opening scenes of Overture include a narration by Charlie describing how her parents came together to, albeit accidentally, cause the formation of hell. Lucifer's part in the story remains relatively unchanged from how most media portrays it. He goes to the Garden of Eden to tempt Eve into eating an apple, which results in humanity's free will. However, Lucifer's introduction makes him out as an idyllic dreamer with an intense desire to create. In contrast, the first woman, Lilith, takes on a much more intense role in the story. After she falls to hell alongside Lucifer, she has no choice but to adapt to her new environment. As the Queen of Hell, she helps the Seven Rings develop into what they are now, resulting in the rise of places like Pentagram City, the primary location of Hazbin Hotel. Since Lucifer struggled to accept his new environment and the sinners within it, Lilith had to take on a more active role as leader. Despite her significance to Hell, Lilith goes missing before the first season. In the pilot, Charlie goes out of the way to call Lilith, leaving a voice message she knows will never be answered. The circumstances surrounding Lilith's disappearance are a mystery at that point in the story, as no one seems to know where Lilith has gone or why she has left. The only thing known for sure is the time she's gone, 7 years by the time the story begins. The fact that Charlie goes out of her way to call Lilith when things go awry, especially when she hasn't seen or spoken to her mother in 7 years, proves how much she values their relationship. In the later episode Dad Beat Dad, Lilith arrives to carry Charlie away from Lucifer, even though the pair were sharing a genuine bonding moment. It implies that Lilith may have isolated Charlie from her father, allowing her to forge a stronger relationship with her daughter. If that's the case, Charlie likely misses her mom even if she doesn't expect her to return.
As punishment for their reckless act, Heaven cast Lucifer and his love into the dark pit he had created.
With Lilith going out of her way to take Charlie from Lucifer in the Dad Beat Dad flashback, it begs the question of why she would do so in the first place. We know Lilith and Lucifer fell in love within the Garden of Eden, sharing the same values and working together to try and liberate Eve. However, the fall left Lucifer feeling lost and essentially led him to lose what inspired him in the first place. With Lucifer's spark gone, he may have fallen to the wayside as Lilith led hell, causing their relationship to fracture against their other responsibilities. Now the couple has separated, seemingly divorced, with Charlie siding with her mother. Aside from her family, Lilith doesn't leave any connections behind in hell. However, fans have started theorizing about a potential link between her and the radio demon Alistair. The first indication they share a connection is when they left hell, each being gone for 7 years. When Alistair returns in the pilot, he goes directly to Charlie, offering himself as a business partner, confident and experienced advisor to lean on in times of trouble. While he claims he's there for the entertainment value, the amount of effort and care Alistair places into the hotel makes it seem like he's not telling the complete truth. In Dad Beat Dad, Husk pulls Alistair aside to warn him about potential dangers coming to the hotel. When he's brushed off and called a pet, he makes the mistake of implying that Alistair has made a deal with someone stronger than him. Alistair immediately forbids him from making such accusations, but in The Show Must Go On, Alistair confirms Husk's suspicion through a solo part in the final song. He doesn't say who he made a deal with, but it's clear he's desperate to find a way out of it. If he did make a deal with Lilith, as fans hope, it's possible she sent him to watch over Charlie in the first place.
And it's not like anybody knows why.
They don't need to know, and don't you worry your fuzzy head about.
We also know from the final scene of The Show Must Go On that Lilith isn't above making deals with influential people. The finale of the first season brings about the death of Adam, resulting in the exorcists leaving hell early and abandoning their extermination. Without their leader, they must rally behind someone else, and Lilith steps in to fill the role. In doing so, she approaches Lilith on a sandy beach, assumedly located somewhere in heaven. Lilith lounges in a chair watching the waves behind a pair of sunglasses. Her appearance makes it seem like she's vacationing, hidden away within an oasis to abandon hell and its many horrors. Lute shows Lilith Adam's halo, proving his death before stating the deal she made with him is off. Lute doesn't say what the deal is or what it requires, but she does give Lilith an ultimatum. As the new leader of the exorcists, Lute tells Lilith that to continue hiding away in heaven, she must do something to stop Charlie and the Hazbin Hotel. Lilith isn't happy about the order, but if she wants to continue her extended leave from hell, she must do what Lute desires. The final scene opens the door for Lilith's return to hell and the relationship she left behind. There's no telling how she will try to stop Charlie, but the most straightforward course of action would be arriving at the Hazbin Hotel, encouraging her daughter's actions under the guise of a helpful hand. Although Lilith would need to explain her absence, Charlie will likely be thrilled to have the mother she missed returning home. Like Alistair, Lilith could manipulate her unique relationship with Charlie to become the devil on her shoulder, giving her ideas to jeopardize the hotel. It would likely take Charlie time to realize her mother's ulterior motives, allowing her to cause significant harm.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Charlie?
Charlie wouldn't be the only one facing off against her mother in the second season. Lilith and Lucifer seem to have unresolved relationship issues. They didn't part ways on good terms, and due to the scenes in Dad Beat Dad, it feels like they had different opinions on how to raise Charlie, resulting in their daughter having an estranged dynamic with her father. Fortunately, Lucifer manages to bridge the gap between them, going above and beyond to keep Charlie safe during her final battle with Adam. Since Lucifer has proven his love for his daughter and willingness to go above and beyond to protect her, he likely won't respond well if Lilith tries destroying everything Charlie has built. The second season could turn into an all-out feud between the two parents, their roles reversing from what they used to be when Charlie was growing up. Unfortunately, there's evidence insinuating Lilith becomes the next antagonist for the series, but we still don't know her motivations. It's possible her heavenly retreat isn't as important as it seems, making her more willing to be open and honest with Charlie upon her return to hell. In the end, she may be nothing more than an anti-hero and someone with insider information about loot, heaven, and everything they're planning. Since Charlie's the main character of Hazbin Hotel, will experience most of the series through her point of view. Like Lucifer, the image of Lilith will likely become skewed, as Charlie holds her to the same standard and image she had of her mother during childhood. Therefore, Lilith's role may not seem as black and white as we hope.
But this kingdom was something she really cared about. Something I care about.
Now that Lilith's return to Hazbin Hotel seems imminent, the series could turn into darker and more emotionally complex storylines. There are still tons to unpack about Lilith, her motivations, and why she chose to leave hell for nearly a decade. The finale sets the stage for Lilith and how she'll change everything for Charlie. Unfortunately, it will likely end in a lose-lose situation. No matter how much she may love her daughter, it seems like her only ticket out of hell depends on her successfully stopping Charlie, preventing her dreams from coming true.
He stopped Nifty from stealing, and he stuck it to that Mothman!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
I made a deal with Alistair.
Charlie!
Oh, calm down. She still owns her soul.